My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Alright, it's about bullet time, I think. And also we got, in the end of the last episode, our Agonizer, trial done. Hunt goes on. Really, our quarry is a game, the Agonizer. You actually encounter a lot more Agonizers per run than you think. So, I think we'll get this done within, 4 to 5 runs. That's, of course, not to say that it matters at all. It's entirely useless to me because I'm richer than God in this universe. I have all of the hegemony credits that could have ever existed. How about we get Cog of Battle so we can double our damage with this weapon? Well, I say double, it's like 80% damage up. It works. It totally works. Because you can force this weapon to reload by doing that. And then if you just don't change weapon or reload after that, it does double damage. Got him. I fucked it! Ah! I was really hoping I wasn't going to screw that one up, but I did. I managed to anyway. Alright, how much money are you going to give me? Because that's probably how much I missed from the other one. 8. Rough. Oh. Oh, man. Now I have to fight everything into melee. I was just getting gung-ho about getting that key bullet kin that got me there, pretty much. Thankfully, I did actually get a heart, so I'm not going to have to open a chest or any of that nonsense. Because previously, we've had to open chests or buy hearts from the store in order to recover from taking hits super early as this character. It's really punishing, taking a hit super early as this character. It can be real, kind of, what's the word I'm looking for here? Momentum breaking. Thank you for the boss. Alright, give it to him. I actually quite like this fight. Mostly just due to the fact that you can swipe that exact attack out of existence. Doesn't matter. And also because you can keep yourself a lot more safe than you might think just by opportunely swiping. It's worth noting, you do want to make sure that you don't attack constantly, because if you attack constantly, you're going to find yourself in a position where you're near the enemy, and then you attack, and your attack moves you forward. That can move you into danger. M16 underslung, well that's a boss weapon. Yuck. Unfortunately picked up nothing of worth in that secret room there. Come on, Cog of Battle. Been a long time since I've had a Cog of Battle run. I think I may have... No, I didn't destroy the barrel yet. Good. Water barrel's still there. But it has been a long time since I've had a Cog of Battle run, and I really would like one. Just for old time's sake. I remember when I used to get Cog of Battle runs all the goddamn time. Before this supply drop moved in and turned it into a blue tier item. Coming in here, taking all my cogs. Send them back. Overall, the supply drop has been, just incredible for the game in general, though, so I can hardly complain. I just teleported to where I was, because I'm that clever. I'm exactly that clever. Get him! Get him! God damn. No one else. Beauty. So we had a black chest to start off the run last time. Turned out to be the AK-47. And everything was great from then on. Had a ridiculous amount of money. It was good fun. It was a good time. here, we missed out on some money early, and we're not really going to be banking that up. That's unfortunate. This is also a super low gold first floor. We did only lose, you know, maximum of 10, minimum of 5. But we've still only got 31 at the end of the floor. That's not that great. Do I try and go down to the oubliette with this? I don't really want to. But especially as a character that is this powerful, there's no reason... Well, I mean, there's a couple of reasons not to. Specifically, 2 reasons, and both of them are keys. Right? If I don't get any keys spawning next floor, then I get the end of floor weapon. That's about it. I'm, of course, hoping that we get slightly luckier than that. It's not incredibly lucky to get keys spawning. Keys are, you know, quite a regular spawn. But just be nice. Just be nice to get some here. Obviously going to try and not use the M16. Don't need to use an industrial fan to cool you down in the summer, that kind of thing, right? We don't need the most high-powered tool that can possibly be used for the job. Thank you for the key spawn, that's huge. Hopefully the shop isn't locked as well. If on top of all of this we have an unlocked shop, we're fine. I'd really like not to take damage, at the very least, until I've had a chance to spawn a heart on the ground as well, so that I can just go back for that at the point that I've taken damage. No hearts, though. Just making sure whether or not I'm allowed to take damage yet. Thought that was going to be close enough. Yikes. Woo! Managed to actually get the Poopulon in time there, thankfully. That was actually going to be super dodgy if we couldn't. And you should be going down. None of your bullets are going to be able to get to me in time. Nice. I have to take that. Otherwise, it'll be taken by the rats. I mean, we've got options. I'll tell you that much. There is only one option in there that I'm going to take. And it's pretty obviously the Mega Dowser, as you all immediately guessed. Don't tell me you didn't know I was going to go for that Mega Dowser. You're lying to yourself, but more importantly, you're lying to me. How dare you? Oh, and the sling if I can afford it. I can't believe I haven't got any predictive rounds in here. That's actually really lucky. Almost invariably when I come into this room, there's a predictive round coming after me. But thankfully, due to the fact that there wasn't, it'd be quite lofty here. I actually might not have enough money to buy the sling at the end of this floor. Which terrifies me, because it might mean, just might mean, that taking that damage in the early game prevented me from getting the sling. Which obviously is unacceptable. Thank you. Refill this. 35 is the base cost for brown tier weapons. This is the second cost tier of brown tier weapons. So I think we are... I think they now cost like 42, if I recall correctly. Price tiers are still just really difficult for me to work out on the fly. But just to be safe, I want 42 money. I don't want to be at the end of the floor and say something along the lines of, I have 38 money and 0 sling. Why can't I have 0 money and 38 sling? We do have a brown chest that we can open. The shop wasn't locked. I mean, we've got stuff going for us. Don't get me wrong. In fact, we have some pretty incredible stuff going for us. It's just, I really want that sling. Ooh, second glass grindstone, don't mind. Yeah, I'm dead. Nope, never mind. My chances are still alive. Oh, yeah. Totally skill. Definitely not accidentally safe there. Mm-mm. Beautiful. And yeah, perfect. We're going to be able to pick up that sling. Okay. You know, if I wanted to be a little more savvy about my spending here, every single time we moved into the machine gun firing mode here, I'd just force a reload after one shot, and then use this as a 500 round grenade launcher. That's, of course, if I wanted to be smart and, you know, savvy with my usage of things. Obviously, I don't. Patriot? Alright. Another boss weapon? I mean, they're high-tier weapons. M16, I believe, is red tier. I think Patriot might be black tier. They're high-tier weapons. I'm happy to have them. I'm definitely not going to say anything otherwise. Okay. It's just I'm a little lacking on the front for room weapons. Thankfully, I can hold off for a while because I've got Blasphemy, and Blasphemy is a great room weapon. Okay, game. Yeah, I missed it by... I'm sad. I'm really sad about that one, because that's the 2 Guanstones gone. Gold amulet. Pretty good. Must take. Would like to take. Can't afford. Yeah, I should probably just blank here. Seemed most likely to me. It was either that or this one. Yeah, probably this one I should have checked, actually. Blue for a single key? No, not when I'm this many keys down. Especially since this is a gun. I can't think of too many blue room clears that I really want. Alright, Blasphemy. There we go. I wanted to trigger the chain explosion there. Didn't work out for a while, though. Okay, and then... boom. Easily done. So I've got one ranged and one up close. I'll take that out. I definitely have the weaponry to kill the boss on the... on the Abbey of the True Gun. Whether or not I'll have the keys and health, or even, indeed, the weapons to clear the rooms, that's a completely different story. Beautiful. Bugger. I was really hoping the second spawn there was going to be a significant enemy. Sorry, signature enemy, rather. Can we get this shrine before I accidentally lose this? The Eternal Battle. Never mind! Oh, damn it! I'm actually almost impressed by my ability to just fuck up so handily. I actually had a moment there where I had to debate between 3 of my held weapons. Which of them would be the best boss weapon? Obviously, I wanted to have one of the machine guns ready just in case we ended up fighting the Beholster here. Oh, cool. The bees don't work against the Gorgon. I seem to vaguely remember that, because the jar doesn't smash. This is another black tier weapon. Yeah, alright, fair. It's fair that this is locked. Refill. Hope I don't get amazing chests this floor and then I'm sad. Because I can't open them all. Alright. You. Whoa! Okay, you were a little too close for comfort there, friendo, buddy, oh guy, pal. Yeah, this one's the shrine, of course, but of girls. Go this and then swap back up. As long as I keep getting these master rounds, we'll be fine for a while. I can use bad room clears. I can persist on that for a while. Eventually, though, I'm gonna need at least one good room clear. Outside of my base weapon. Because it is not permanently reliable. Okay. Pretty certain I'm not going to open either of these blues. Just because I am so damn low. I'm going to check a little bit around for the secret room just while I'm moving. Second junk. It's not so junkin'. We've had both item rooms and our shop, so... Nice. I'm pretty certain I don't have anything affecting my aim here, but... I didn't double check or triple check, so... That's my bad. Good work, me, you goddamn more... Never mind, I am incapacitated, my mental faculties are... limited. Yeah. I think that might be the first time ever that I've gotten absolutely nothing from that. I'm almost proud? In a very not proud kind of way. I could cry. Oh boy. Let's just keep making our way and try and pretend that never happened. You're also all gonna pretend that never happened. We are going to buy into this delusion together. We're gonna get a cottage with a white picket fence in the street through this delusion. Just for my comfort's sake, please. I need to maintain the semblance of ego that I've managed to acquire. Please. We'll need to just pretend that never happened. Whee! Get him. That was unnecessary. That was really unnecessary. That is to say, there is no real reason to be using blanks right now. Even if I did roll into that attack and I really wanted to save face so that I didn't take the hit there. Let's try and get some blank synergies. How about that? I mean, if I'm gonna get it from anywhere, it's gonna be from, probably from a shop. Yeah, none of that's gonna do. Thanks for the offer, though, friends. I do like the Winchester a heck of a lot, so I'm really glad I picked it. Picked it up. I don't mean I picked it. Yes, no, I specifically chose this weapon. It was a strategic thing, definitely not luck-based. Alright. You, be Blank Man. Come on. Blank Man cometh! I mean, we do take black bullets here. Certain weapons with black bullets just are insane. None of the current ones that I have, I don't think. Oh, actually, Patriot will do it. Yeah, Patriot will be kind of insane with this. Sling might be ridiculous as well, depending on the boss that we're fighting. And I guess thanks to the fact that this is a penetrative weapon, it's doing a lot better as well. I can pick up these keys, of course, because I've already visited the shop. So it looks like we're finally out of this key draw. I've got pretty much the only things I really want from the brown chest here. So thank you, but no thank you. I mean, let's think about it. What other things do I really want from the brown chest here? Ammo synthesizer, scope, meat bun, and those are all passives. Any guns that I want? Not really, no. Woo. Alright. I'll go finish this challenge. Have I got enough money for you? Yeah, easy. Without taking damage, okay. It's actually gonna be a little rougher than I was expecting. That is to say, this specific room with this specific challenge is going to be a bit worse than the average room with the average challenge. Thankfully, it didn't matter at all. I don't want to collect my prize yet, though. Of course, I don't want to go up there. There's no reason to. Whee! The circle strafe is so real! Strong as hell. Oh, secret room. Hello. Right there. Beautiful. Let's go find the boss. For a second there, for a fleeting second, I had a remembrance of the previous run, and I was thinking, wait, I haven't got a boss weapon. This is gonna be difficult. No, I have nothing but boss weapons. This is gonna be fine. I love that I have a black tier, 2 black tier and a red tier boss clear weapons. And the one I'm still using, and the one that I think is, in fact, the correct choice as well to still be using, is the brown tier one. Yikes. Thankfully, that blank actually destroyed the ad in the fight as well. I was actually going to mention my blanks are going to be able to destroy the ads in the fight. Thanks to the fact that I have... Goddamn, this is another red tier weapon. Thanks to the fact that I have gold amulet. So, all of my blanks do a ridiculous amount of damage. Again, that's another boss clearing weapon, though. It's not ammo efficient enough to be anything else. Yikes. Thankfully, I didn't lose any money to doing that, but still, yikes. Let's go pick this up. Magic bullets. Any technology that is sufficiently advanced is indistinguishable from magic. That's a rough paraphrase, though. But that's the quote the thing is based on. Piece of armor. Better than not having a piece of armor, I guess. Might be the most Australian I'll ever sound. Better not having a piece of armor, I guess. Yeah. Yes, that's, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Alright, let's move on. Past that voice as well as past that level. Down we go. Alright. This is the floor where you don't really want to be using this weapon anymore. But it is still nope. It's occasionally one-shotting, apparently. It's not entirely settled on whether or not it wants to one-shot. happen to have Dark Marker on my offhand, just in case I walk into a room and I'm like, yeah, this all needs to die instantly. Alright. Oh, right, that triggers a blank effect as well, so... Dark Marker... Huh. That's funny. Dark Marker is actually going to be way better in this run than it's pretty much ever been before. Because in this run, it's going to do its own base damage, as well as the extra damage from the Gold's Amulet. So it's going to kill everything. Except for, you know, signature enemies and stuff. Hence why that one lived. Or rather, hence that one living. Well, I mean, that's kind of an opportunity for me to kind of put my money where my mouth is in terms of talking shit about all these high-tier weapons that I have. I can just gun munch 2 of them if I really think they're that bad. And I may do. I'm not sold on the idea yet of not doing that. Which, double negative, not necessary. Yep. Beautiful. Thankfully, since I can't even take melee hits, it really doesn't matter if I leave those ice blocks alive. They kind of just dislodge me. They move me around a little bit. Other than that, not really an issue. Oh, damn. What up? I think that's either Sling or, yeah, we'll put it in Winchester. Because Sling can still kill like 2 more bosses and still be fine. God damn! Alright, we'll fill the Sling then. We only have 1 level of Curse, so we shouldn't really be getting ammo drops this often, but... I'm gonna shut my pie hole with regards to complaining about good things. Because otherwise, no one's gonna listen to me when I want to complain about bad things. Let's pick up the Winchester so we can check the secret room. Nothing. Obviously nothing. I don't know why I bothered checking that side. Ammo out the wazoo. Boss weapons out the wazoo. All of them are around so far, so I do feel kind of good about that. Bye. That does feel good. Just to go in and practically give everyone their marching orders. Well, I mean, entering from the top, it can literally only be the kill pillars. I really want to see how this is going to work. Okay. So it works pretty much exactly how you'd think. Looks like I'm going to have to use 4 charges of it to destroy the entire room. Oh no, one of them survived! Alright, Whee! Beautiful. That was nice, that was fun. I also could have used the penetrative shot on the Patriot to do that quite quickly. But I did want to do the kind of whole boss blow up the entire area thing. It just seemed like fun, and then I did it, and guess what? It was. I don't know what sound that was. This is blank here. Most obvious location. Come on. Let's get this key. Whee! Where are you? Up the top. Beautiful. Back to Winchester on offhand and Blasphemy primary. Yeah, I just assumed everything in the center was going to be frozen. That was a dumb assumption. Resulted in me taking damage. Because anytime I take damage, I deal an incredible amount of damage to the rest of the room. Because the damage pops my armor, the armor triggers my blank effect, the blank effect triggers my gold amulet, which triggers a large amount of damage to the entire room. Kinda ridiculous. Oh, bugger. You're all the way up here. That's just going to be annoying to get to. Not going to be difficult, just annoying. Okay. Just going to wait for you to come all the way back down here. Because I'm exiting through this door anyway, so I may as well just hold out and fight you here. 300 rounds in that. Reasonable. We're at the point where these being boss weapons, quote unquote, is being challenged just because I have so many boss weapons that I don't really have the typical scarcity of ammunition in my boss weapons. I don't have to really manage them like I would typically manage a boss weapon. Yeah, sure. And as a result of that, I'm free to use them room to room as room clears. I still shouldn't use them too excessively. If I can avoid it, I still probably should. But it's nice to know that if the going ever got tough, I could get tough with it. What's it? When the going gets tough, the tough get going? Okay, we've got the badge back there. Which is to say, we've got a walking sack of 20% damage up. We've just got to wait for it to die. Can't believe I let myself get hit there. Well, I didn't even let myself get hit. I rolled into something. It's almost worse, I feel. Yeah, we have to use so many swings here. This gun is just simply not accurate enough to be fighting. Well, it's not accurate enough, and it's... Oh, it captured one of my hits, and my hits flat cannoned off the wall. It's not accurate enough to use this weapon at range, and I also don't do enough damage to really use it up close without being terrified. Beautiful. Oh, man. We are hitting so many good curses here. So many hexes, so many transmogs. How about we have a green room clear weapon? I'll actually even accept things like Polaris right now, so. Open casting call, Polaris to the main stage. Polaris to the main stage. I mean, you're long past the casting call at the point that you're calling for people to be to the main stage. Look, I'm not saying that there is a consistent thread of characterization through that. Be farcical to say so. Get him! I think a lot of this might actually have to do with the flat cannon pitching in extra shots. Okay. Whew. Good lord. Can you just stay still? And also, if the transmog chickens would stop blocking your further shots, I would be so appreciative. Yeah, I think I'm officially at the point that I start using my... no, not yet, I guess. I was about to say, officially at the point that I start using pretty much anything for room clears, just saving one boss weapon to the side. Okay, that's a great room clear weapon. That's a pretty good room clear weapon. It's got better knockback, it's better at close range than the mass shotgun, that is. Oh, cool. Forge. That's a pretty good one as well. Thank you, Balloon Gun, for showing up in my run. We'll see whether or not I get to actually take full advantage of it showing up. I'm thinking not. I'm never gonna have more blanks than now. That should be my offhand. What's my on-hand? I think this might be the time for Patriot. Just because, especially against attack patterns like this current one, and this one, in fact, you can actually discharge the entire Patriot, where most other times you really can't afford to. Most other bosses, most other attack patterns, that kind of thing. Especially against this attack pattern, you can do the entire thing, and then half of another one. Fuck it, man. Who's gonna stop you? Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to roll there. Beautiful. Turns out I didn't even need to use my blank there. I could try and use the... No, this'll 2-cycle regardless, so I should use this. I was about to say, I could try and use the Patriot for the heart section. I might have 1-cycled if I saved the Patriot entirely just for the heart section, but I didn't, so I wouldn't. We got some nice flat cannon triggers there. It looked really nice. Flat cannon on a shotgun. Flat cannon on a lot of low-range weapons seems to be pretty good. Obviously, the one that everyone talks about as being a broken OP combo. I can't believe that that didn't fucking work. Great. The one people talk about as being a broken OP combo is with Alien Engine. Unfortunately, I've still yet to really get to try that. Okay, those rolls were actually a lot harder than they looked. I'm not asking for credit for them. I'm just saying, they weren't as easy as they looked. Take that. Oh. See, Reload Stone is good, but it might not even be anywhere near as good as Elder Blank right now. Just because I've got all that extra damage. Stacked on top of my blanks. So yeah, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna take Elder Blank. Obviously, I'll finish the floor first. Did I get him? No. Did now, though. Come a chicken. What the hell moved me into the center of the room? I feel like I got dragged into the center of the room against my will. Can we not have the bees attack the target that I just transmogged? Can we not have anything attack the targets I've just transmogged? It's a lot of waste. TY. So we're gonna get a passive or active from our next chest. Nice! Totally planned. So many of our shots hit at the same time, and then the flax hit. We're transmogging pretty much every target we attack. Yeah, all targets in that room were transmogged. 4 out of 4. That's really good. 2 pieces of armor. Alright. I'm gonna go pick up this Elder Round. I was really hoping to get Chaos and the Elder Round, but, you know, I'm not greedy. I'm not that greedy, at least. I am quite greedy. Not greedy enough to fuck up my entire game right now. We are absolutely set. Between this and this, we've got an entire clear for the next floor. Every master round, 2 armor on top of it, another armor at the very start of the next floor. I've got the Elder Blank that I can just trigger at will, and it will just clear rooms. It also recharges quite quickly. It recharges a lot more quickly than a lot of the other room clear weapons, like room clear actives, that is. Like the big boy and the bracket key. Okay, sorry, I just had to do a quick stretch, and apparently stretching makes me say, oh. I don't like that room. I'm just gonna clear it instantly. Whoa. Nice. Nice. How'd you live? hang on. There go my stones. Last Guan stones, that is. Oh well. It was gonna happen eventually. It's just a matter of time, to be honest. Oh, right. Yeah, no, I should be using this every room. I don't know what's gone wrong with my brain. This will just auto-clear all of the rooms I go into. As long as I can figure out how to use it correctly, it'll do that, so. Obviously, if somehow it turns out that, God forbid, my brain is completely defective, and I can't figure out how to use a weapon for the goddamn life of me, then we're gonna have trouble. But, of course, that could never be the case, right? Right? I'm like killing maybe 2 enemies every time I do this. Oh, this one's gonna do a lot more though. Nice. I'm just trying to find a space where I would actually have the room to do this. It's not always there. Also, I do have my blank back up, so I can use that one as well. That'll do a little less damage, though, so if that's for a less heavy-duty room. I could have used it there, in fact. Oh, man. This feels powerful. This really does. It's actually not that wrong, either. Because we've had so many boss weapons. As I mentioned earlier, we can use them wastefully like this. And it's not even slightly a problem. As long as it doesn't start causing me to take damage that I try and use them over enthusiastically, it'll just be fine. Alright, let's go back and skip this room. Wait for all of them to expand. Beautiful. Ah! Yikes. Okay, yikes. That was a little too close. And since some of these enemies are phase-based, like you attack them, they go into the next phase, and then they always survive the first hit. Because of that, I decided not to waste the shots on the void. This is the end of the Dark Marker. Yeah, it only has 1 shot left. It can't even fire. That said, it did take me through pretty much all of the rooms. Yeah, now we're back to just hexing every chicken instantly. I kind of like this one as well, yeah. This is good fun. Awesome. I hate that. The chicken just knocked me in. Okay. What do we have up here? Looks like a boss. There was really no reason to kind of pay respect here and play the last floor to absolute best standard operating practices. Like, just it wasn't necessary. Hence, just trashing the entire thing with the dark marker. Kill all the friends. Got him. I wonder if that does anything with the effect of... Man, I've forgotten its name already. Yikes. I wonder if the effect... Flak does anything to those laser weapons. Not certain. Should just use the sling here, though. Whee! Those last ones were super easy to avoid. This one is real annoying. Hence holding up the blank just for that. Oh god. Yeah, I'm actually going to use one of my natural blanks here. Okay, you come out here, start a step, start a step, start a step, roll back! Yucks. Too much to focus on at that point. I really should have just used the Elder Blank. I did have it ready, so it was there. Just waiting to be used. Unfortunately, that means I'm not going to flawless here. Rude. Just rude. Whee! Nope. That sucked. Okay. I was waiting for the perfect time, you know, the circle attack, you know the one. If you've ever seen this fight before, you know exactly what I'm talking about right now. I mean, that was a good example of it. I'll continue firing here. I'm pretty certain... Yeah, I'm pretty certain I have enough rounds here to finish it. But if I use this for the first phase of the boss, I might have come really, really close. I'm actually going to blank that because I hate that phase. Also, turns out I was just about to take damage. That wasn't me reacting to that possible hit that was about to occur. That was just a hit that was occurring while I was already arbitrarily triggering the blank. I don't know if my reaction time is that strong. Spoiled for choice. Absolutely spoiled for choice in terms of the boss weaponry that we were using in that episode. Right there. Right there. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Enter the Gungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. So hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. I already said that part. There's a playlist in the description down below with all of my content on the game, past, present, and future. And hopefully we'll see you next time.